welcome. Today is rather an interesting exploration of a topic often defined by established cultural norms, personal judgment, and biological wiring. Research into the psychology and perception of beautiful and ugly has uncovered several counterintuitive findings, ranging from how the brain processes, remembers, and reacts to different levels of physical attractiveness. Here are some of the most unusual and notable research studies on this topic. One study suggests that beautiful faces are easier to forget. While we're drawn to beauty, studies have shown that the human brain actually remembers imperfect, or asymmetrical faces, better than symmetrical, conventionally attractive ones. So why is this? Symmetrical faces are deemed boring by the brain, whereas unique features serve as better, more memorable cues. Additionally, studies have found that people tend to think they have seen an attractive face before, even if they haven't. This is simply because it fits a standard, generic mould. There is this thing called pretty privilege, and it exists in daily life. Attractive people are automatically assumed to be more intelligent, happy, trustworthy, and socially competent. Conversely, this bias means less attractive people are often unfairly judged as less sociable and less intelligent. Many refer to this as the halo effect. Of course, the "what is beautiful is good" stereotype is often a matter of social bias rather than fact. But you'll find this one interesting. If you're defending yourself in court, research indicates that those considered to be less attractive can sometimes get more sympathy and leniency from jurors. This ugly leniency effect suggests that people may sometimes perceive conventionally less attractive individuals as more innocent. Guess what else? Being considered beautiful or ugly doesn't stop with humans. Food retailers have found that labelling misshapen fruits and vegetables as ugly can increase sales by reframing them as unique, misfits, or products with personality. This suggests that embracing imperfection can shift consumer psychology from disgust to curiosity or environmental responsibility. But in opposition to this is a study on conservation which found reef fish deemed ugly are less likely to be subjects of concern, despite the possibility of them being more endangered than the pretty ones. This highlights that human aesthetic preference doesn't just apply to humans, but can even influence environmental protection efforts and biodiversity. Just to close this off, studies indicate that the majority of people are simply average, not beautiful and not ugly. And if some people think they're in the small percentage of those deemed beautiful, good for them. If you think you're ugly, we'll put you in some fancy packaging and celebrate your uniqueness. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, pop that ugly carrot in your basket when at the supermarket this week.